Important. This is super important for so many reasons, bro. People are not you. Like, they're just not. And people don't always like to accept that. Here's why you have to accept that for several reasons. One reason, not everybody's gonna see life how you see life. So why are you trying to convince them? The person isn't you. It's like, then you convincing them so much, are you even convinced? Like, calm down, bud. Like you know something is a certain way. They don't believe that, but they're not you. You are you who has to think this certain way. So think that way and be happy with it. Unless you're not happy with it, you need other people to agree with you to be happy with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, I've been there before. You know, and I know what's crazy? I've always been like that when I had less of an understanding. When I understood things less, I wanted people to understand me more. Maybe because I didn't understand what the freak I was talking about, so I needed somebody else's freaking validation. Like, yeah, I get it, but the truth is, I didn't freaking get it. But it's like now when you get it, you're like, oh, it makes sense why nobody else would freaking understand it. So everyone's freaking supposed to right now. You know what I'm saying? So there's that aspect. People are not you. You know what I'm saying? And then another aspect, you may think that somebody is super duper great. You think that they're just so great. Maybe they're not though. Maybe you are just putting your positive aspects onto them and then glorifying it. They're expressing a part of themselves that you also have. And you're like, oh my god, they're so amazing, they're so great. You think that they just have that one great part that you also have that you wish you expressed more and glorified more inside yourself. People aren't you. People aren't you. Okay? Also, another reason. Now, granted, you may know why people do certain things. But sometimes people do certain things and you don't know why they do it, but you think they know why they did it. Bro, people are not you. Just because you did something for that reason does not mean that they did it for that reason. Now, sometimes they did. If you know human psychology, it'd be easy to spot sometimes, but it's not always like that, bro. Even when you know human psychology, bro, sometimes you just don't are not gonna understand. You gotta just stop. They're not you. They're not. Wait, is this the last thing? Another thing. Another thing. So the whole positive aspect thing, right, was about more looking up to people, like an influencer, like you something like that, right? This is what I'm about to say now is more for like if you fall in love with somebody, boy or girl, right? You may be falling in love again with a part of them that you also had that you wish you glorified more. So on the first hand, you want to be like this one person. You want to be just like them and stuff like that. Then on this side, I'm talking about how you want to love somebody so much because you just want to love that part of yourself for real. You can nurture yourself. You don't need the other person. You know what I'm saying? You can love yourself. You don't need the other person. They're not you. They're not gonna love you how you could love you. I'm not saying don't get a partner. You could get you a little partner, but they're not you though. They're their own person. You know what I'm saying? Like they're you in the sense that you guys are all God, but inside that state you can't even think. Once you start to think, there's separation now. So with all that being said, inside the God state, you can't even talk and say, "Hey, friend." That's not even freaking possible. So they're their own person inside this type of state. You got to accept that they're not you. They're not the person that you are. You know what I'm saying? Because even on the God level, on the God state, there's nothing else to really be like but God. So it's like there's no like or dislike. You can't like or hate nothing. You see what I'm trying to inside the God state, it's nothing and everything in one, but it's just what's there to like or dislike, you know? So with all that being said, bro, people are not you. We gotta understand this for many reasons. The main ones being the fact that you may want to be like somebody when really just want to exhibit that one part of yourself. You may want people to know what you know, but they aren't you. You may fall in love with somebody who really, when really, you gotta fall in love with yourself. You know, like all these different things. You know, is people just aren't you, and you shouldn't get them mistaken because people are not you.